Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like and video ain't even start yet. Y'all realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are the goats. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description. All the information is in the about page. Y'all go ahead. Y'all click away. I had somebody send this to me on I believe it was TikTok. I can't remember. I can't keep up, y'all. I'm sorry. They saw the other videos I was doing in regards to ICE, deleting a certain someone, and they was telling me, after sending me this video, they was like, oh hey, well, I don't know if you heard about this story, blah 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 blah, but this is something that's been going on, and I was like, I didn't hear about this one in particular, but I've heard of these dudes doing these types of things as far as sexually assaulting the these immigrants that are either here legally or illegally, whatever. That's not the point of this video. We're talking about a sexual assault, an SA. That's what we're talking about right now. You cannot sit here and try to debate me talking about, oh, well, Dev, those women were grown. They was giving it up consensually. There is no such thing as consensual when you are a goddamn officer and you have someone in your custody. You have someone that's arrested. There is no consent. I don't give a damn if he was 18 and she was 50. It doesn't matter. So we're not debating on whether these were with illegal immigrants or legal immigrants. That's not the point. The point of this video, please, because I already know people are going to be getting in my comments, pissing me off. The point of this video is an SA of an officer and a goddamn an arrestee. A person that's in custody, in his custody. So again, just want to make sure I set the goddamn terms because I already know it's going to be a bunch of people with the nonsense. Let's get into this video, y'all. David Courvelle's case. Let's get into this, man.
Processing Center and Basile pleaded. South Louisiana ICE Processing Center and Basile pleaded guilty to having sexual relations with a detainee. 56-year-old David Courvelle pleaded guilty to one count of sexual abuse of a person in federal custody. Prosecutors say Courvelle began a personal relationship with a Nicaraguan detainee and had sex with the detainee multiple times while she was under his authority.
Again, you cannot say that there was a consensual thing going on. You cannot say started a relationship. This woman was arrested for, again, whatever crime that she committed, whether it was her being illegal or illegal. Not the point of the video. She was currently a detainee. She was detained within this ICE facility for insert crime, period. Move on. You cannot start a relationship with someone that is currently being detained in your custody. So obviously because of that, he pleaded guilty because, y'all know what time it is. They're about to get ready to throw the book at him. But let's keep going.
Courvelle could face up to 15 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000.
$250,000. Let's get into part two.
Let's be honest, women and children have been getting assaulted in these detention centers for years, but y'all don't want to go there. I'm not talking about rumors or internet speculation. I'm talking about real cases that have made it to the justice system. 56-year-old contract detention center officer David Courvelle, who was working at a Louisiana ICE detention center facility, was charged with SAing a Nicaraguan woman while she was in custody, while he was on duty. I keep seeing media wording this as a relationship. This was not a relationship. I don't care how—
What did I just say? I just said this. I haven't seen this video before. I just said this. You cannot sit here and say started a relationship. What the hell are we talking about? Oh, but Dev, she's 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. I don't give a flying F if her ass was 99. I don't care. You cannot you cannot start a relationship with a detainee the same way if you were a professor. If I was a professor, right? Working at, insert whatever university, college, institution. Let's say preferably a university, right? Where I am a professor of doctoral, like, I don't know, pharmaceutical medicine in the doctor's program, right? Whatever. For the most part, my students should be at least 22, 24, 25 years old and up. For the most part, in a doctoral program, there is no underage, underage students. In the majority, I'm not saying it never happens. I'm saying in the majority, you're not going to find anyone under 21 in a doctoral program. In majority, I'm a professor doing this, that, and the third, and start messing with one of my students. Student is, for context, 27 years old. People start finding out. People start, hey, well, Professor Dev is over here messing with a 27-year-old. Isn't that illegal? Yes, it is illegal. I am in a position of power. I can't do that. It will be considered an SA, a sexual assault, right? It will be considered an SA due to position of power. It won't be me forcing or trying to force myself on, and if not inside of her. No, of course, whatever. But again, certain laws and regulations are put in place for these matters in particular. The same way as an arresting officer, same story, let's just switch professions. I'm not a professor, I'm a police officer. I arrest a 35-year-old woman because she, stole something out of a mall, right? Out of a mall or store or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to make something up. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. She stole something. I catch her and I arrest her. And I'm like driving her to the police station on some, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. You kind of cute, man. You kind of fine as hell. Man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, I'm trying to, what's up? And she all for it. Hell yeah, you fine too, Officer Dev. Yeah, I'm trying to throw the culture on you. We ended up sleeping together in the damn back seat. That is illegal. Oh, but Dev, she's 30 years old. Doesn't matter. I am in a position of power. This woman is now in my custody. She can't give consent to. Let me run this back a little bit. Let's keep going, man, because y'all not trying to hear me.
Rumors or internet speculation. I'm talking about real cases that have made it to the justice system. 56-year-old contract detention center officer David Courvelle, who was working at a Louisiana ICE detention center facility, was charged with essaying a Nicaraguan woman while she was in custody, while he was on duty. I keep seeing media wording this as a relationship. This was not a relationship. I don't care how you paint it. In the eyes of the law, it's not consensual. This isn't just an ICE rule. This is a rule all along the justice system. If somebody's in custody, they cannot consent to sexual contact with staff. And a child damn sure can't consent ever. I don't care how you feel about somebody's legal status in the United States. Legal status does not excuse sexual assault of any kind. The officer resigned, was federally charged, pled guilty, and his sentencing is in April of this year. I've seen people try to deflect and say, well, technically he wasn't an ICE agent. He was contracted through another company.
Hold on. Let me read these comments because she going way too goddamn fast. But it doesn't matter. I don't give a damn if she technically wasn't an ICE agent. He was technically contracted. Y'all see how they love moving the goalposts? It doesn't matter. A lady within an ICE facility, a detainee, was SA'd, sexually assaulted. Period. Point blank. I don't care about the goddamn y'all over here trying to. No. She was assaulted by this man. That's it. Oh, well, technically, sort of, kind of, he wasn't an ICE agent. He was an ICE representative. I don't give a damn what he was. He was in a position of power. Was he arrested? Was he a detainee? What the hell are we talking about? Let me read this comment. Hold on.
ICE agent.
If you're going fast, bro, you ma'am, listen. I doubt you're watching it, but if you're watching this, please slow down. Okay, so it says, was not an ICE agent, but ICE agents reported him to Trump DOJ. Was he an ICE agent? Thoughts? So David Courvelle was not a federal ICE agent. He was a contract detention officer employed by GEO Group, a private company that operates the South Louisiana ICE Processing Center under contract with ICE. And I don't give a damn who he was or what his position of power was. I don't give a damn. The point of the matter is we have a lady that was sexually assaulted. Let's keep going.
Well, technically, he wasn't an ICE agent. He was contracted through another company. That distinction doesn't matter. He was working inside the facility under the same system. This isn't an isolated incident. There have been hundreds of reported incidents in detention centers over the years. Who were they all employed for? To the people who want to scream, illegal this, illegal that. This shit right here, this is illegal.
Shout out to you, sees everything or says everything, sees everything. I don't know. Shout out to you, ma'am. Y'all know I don't really like shouting out people TikToks like that, but shout out to her. She was 100% accurate here. Shout out to her. And these types of things has been going on for years, just as she said. It's been going on for a very long time. If it's happening within jail cells, y'all don't think it's happening in these types of ICE facilities where there's little to no supervision, people being held accountable in these types of situations? We've heard of situations like this of little girls damn near being trafficked in the goddamn ICE facility, allegedly. Anybody suing me? Little girls getting SA'd by these grown ass ICE agents, allegedly, getting them pregnant and then deporting them back to their country of origin, allegedly. And then at that point, what can you do? You were, again, here illegally or whatever the case may be. Now you feel like, oh, okay, well, she's here illegally. I can do whatever I want to do with her. I can sit here and do this. Some of these girls was, and from the cases that I was reading, some of these girls was 12, 13 years old. What y'all gonna say? They were starting a relationship? Is that what y'all gonna say? It needs to stop. You need to hold these types of predators, these types of goddamn demons accountable. Expose them, expose their name, expose their faces. Because this is crazy. The fact that Buddy thought that this was okay. To add more context, y'all, the reason why she was, quote unquote, allowing him to have sex with her, quote unquote, the reason why she was doing that is because she wanted to see her child, who was also allegedly here illegally. She wanted to see her child. She wanted to talk to her child. And so him being the predator that he was, him being the monster that he was, allegedly, he would tell her, "Oh, you want to see your baby? Hey, yo, man, you gotta throw that ass in a circle for me. Come here. Come on, come ride my lap. Come give me some head. Come do this. Come do that." Goddamn sick ass monster. And this is not the first time this has happened. This will not be the last time this has happened. Anytime these types of things happen, y'all, we have to do our part. We have to do our due diligence and expose this nonsense and hold them accountable, because this is just disgusting. I don't give a damn whether they're here illegally or not. I don't give a damn. Assault is assault. You don't get to sit here and do something like this all because somebody snuck into the goddamn country. Who the hell do you think you are? Oh, well, they're here illegally anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and nut on their face. What the hell? What are we talking about? This is crazy. And the fact that people are sitting here trying to move the goalposts, trying to make excuses for these types of things, I can't even say it's surprising me, because I keep forgetting that this is America. So I can't even say, oh, I'm shocked, and I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. You're looking at a damn group of people that went to another country, killed, R-worded, and kidnapped children, little girls, used them as sex slaves, getting these little girls pregnant, and they did that for centuries. So again, these types of things, it doesn't it doesn't even surprise me. I'm over here playing stupid like I ain't know. That's my apologies, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for